guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I wasn't initially going to do a story about this because it's just more trash TV. But then as the clips keep coming out about it, there's more and more where you start realizing, if they did a TV show with men doing the same thing, talking about how excited they were to hook up with people's daughters and how they were looking for really young and energetic women, and these guys were all in their 50s and 60s, and I think the oldest one's late 60s. Would that ever make it to TV? Doesn't that pretty much get shamed all the time? I mean, I could pull up a zillion articles like this one from BuzzFeed News, the dirtiest old men on the internet, and they're talking about guys that are in their 40s wanting to date 20s and guys in their 50s wanting to date 30s. And here they're putting a TLC has a damn TV show about the same freaking thing, and they're promoting it because women's stunning and brave. It's the double standards I hate in society, and that's why I do these episodes, not only to make fun of these old women thinking that they're MILFs because they're nowhere near it, but also to call out the double standards. And I can't play all the clips. I have several clips I want to play, but TLC and these news outlets are really quick to jump on claiming copyright on videos. So I'm gonna do all my clip review and all that information over on betterbachelor.locals.com. But I will play a little bit here just to give you a taste. But again, I can't do much on YouTube anymore because that's the way they are. They say, what is TLC's new dating competition, MILF Manor, about? Premiere date revealed. Now, here's some of the women. They don't do a good job of encoding these web pages, but these women, this woman here, I don't know, they don't say all their ages, but apparently they think these are MILFs. I got to tell you, when you do go to a spicy website and search MILFs, you're seeing like young 30, maybe 35-year-old MILFs, not 50s and 60-somethings. But these are the women they think for some reason they're MILFs. There's more plastic in them than there is in a Barbie factory, but we'll read it. But listen to this double standard. Looking for Love, TLC's latest reality show, MILF Manor, follows 8 women on a search for love. But they're not talking about love. They're talking about basically sex. It's like sex tourism, basically. Keep scrolling to learn about the show, its premiere date, blah, blah, blah. According to the news website, MILF Manor follows 8 confident and strong-minded women who leave home for the chance to find love in paradise. The female stars, who range from 40 to 60, are encouraged to use their years of dating experience as they attempt to find love with younger men. In each episode, the women and men will participate in challenges to test how genuine their connection is. It's not. As the women are in control of their love lives, the younger men must try to prove they're ready to get serious with the stars of MILF Manor. It's a 47-year-old fitness studio owner from Mexico, 50-year-old disco mommy, 44-year-old New Jersey native, 59-year-old fitness instructor, 50-year-old event planner, and who worked as a B-girl. I don't, whatever. This is, I mean, they say throughout the teaser clip, I'm sorry, it's just so hard for me to take this crap seriously. Like, we've got so many problems in the world, and granted, a lot of them I talk about over on betterbachelor.locals.com because every time I try to put some stuff up here, it gets censored. And I said, I'm just going to put it over there. But we've got so many problems with the economy. And I mean, I don't want you guys to think I've hit it rich or anything, but I have 24 eggs in my fridge. I mean, hey, I know that makes me look like a baller right now. We've got so many other problems going on right now, and this is just distraction. But again, people are going to pay attention to this stuff, and these are women that are thinking that they're hot or they deserve these young men, and it's just so stupid. She says one of the women says, I was married for 14 years. I wanted to get a chance to do me a little. Life has given me some curveballs. Another of the show's stars said at the beginning of the trailer, it's my time to find love. When discussing why she wants to be with a younger man, she says, young men have more energy, and she likes that they think out of the box. Another woman said she's hopeful about falling in love, saying she's ready to connect with somebody who doesn't really care how old I am. I got a button for that.
Oh, wait, you serious?
She said during the series premiere, there'll be these 15 women will be shocked to learn that their sons will be competing on the show as eligible bachelors. Due to the twist, the mothers will have to watch other women pursue romances with their children as they focus on their own love lives. Dude, this is just, like, again, imagine this reversed, okay? 10 or 15 guys between the ages of very late 40s and 60s competing to go on dates with young 20-somethings, also other contestants, little girls, like their children. This would, not only would this be not good, it would be a national outcry. There'd be letters written into the TLC. They'd have to apologize for ever even coming up with that idea. They'd be called out for being, you know, all the worst things in the world. But here this is being promoted as some kind of win. And men have gotten, you know, if you look at like Hugh Hefner or any of these other stars that are dating young women, you know, women freak out about Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's like, what, 45 or 50, dating 25 up to 25-year-olds. It's literally the same thing. But feminists come out and they call him a pig and dirty and all these other words. But then when this happens, it's, oh, it's stunning and brave. It's always boils down to the same thing. What, good for me, but not good for thee. And it's the double standards. And look, it is what it is. It's not like raging against the machine is going to change anything. And I don't think many people, I mean, maybe a bunch of middle-aged feminists will look at this and think that gives them a chance at love. Rollo Tomasi, who apparently hates me, but I still follow him on Twitter. And by the way, guys, if you want to follow me, it's at Bachelor Joker. I'm trying to grow my Twitter because I can do more on Twitter now than I can on YouTube as far as free speech. Like Twitter, since Elon bought it and opened it up, I can post pretty much anything over there. You can't do that here on YouTube. So YouTube, ironically, is the worst place to find my content now. It's either over on Locals, on my Locals page, which is linked down below, or it's over on Twitter at Bachelor Joker. That's where I post more memes and fun stuff anymore. He posts, switch the genders and the show becomes human, like trafficking and sex tourism. That would destroy men's careers and put them in prison. And he had another tweet that was actually really good. And he said the problem with Andrew Tate is he didn't turn it into a TV reality show. If he had, everything he would be doing is acceptable, which, I mean, is kind of a laugh. We know that's not true. But here's the video in question. And again, I have to be careful about this because of TLC, and they may hit me. So if you want to see these full clips, guys, either look them up yourselves. It's over at TLC's YouTube channel, or go to betterbachelor.locals.com. It is free. You don't have to become a subscriber and pay money to see my content over there. It's literally free. And if you're like, oh, I'm just going to stick here on YouTube, okay, then you get the watered down experience. Like I can't help it. You're going to have to put up with the pauses and the ads by YouTube and commercials and all the other stuff. None of that is over on Locals. So, you know, it is what it is.
Where you will meet the new men in your life. Wow. Let's go.
Okay. Bunch of cheering, cackling women. But again, if this were men that were like, oh yeah, it's time to meet these little 20-somethings, they'd be castigated as evil.
Yes. Vámonos.
Oh, of course, they have crappy music over it. Okay, I can't play that all. I'm going to play it for Locals, guys. It'll be edited out of the YouTube version. Sorry, we'll start discussing again after this clip. I'm going to play it in full for the Locals group. Okay, I am going to pause it, but not for like YouTube or copyright reasons. This woman has some big old fake titties. She's had a lot of work done. You know, she's got a lot of makeup done. This is the, and guys, she's having her makeup done by TV professionals. This is the best these women will ever look. And they think, and now what they're doing is they're trying to be like men. They're being like, hey, I'm divorced. I took half his money. I have a shit ton of money. I'm doing really well for myself. This is awesome. Now I'm going to use my ex-husband's money, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they have successful careers, but if they were like a gym coach and fitness trainer, they're not rich. Now they're saying, oh, I'm going to score me a bag of a young dude. Now, don't get me wrong. These young guys are going to be like, you know what? Like, yeah, she's doable. I don't have to worry about getting her pregnant because she's already hit menopause. I can just dump loads like crazy. Yeah, I'll bang her for a little while. And if she wants to spend money on me, and okay, like, yeah, you can take me around town and buy me stuff and buy me dinners and I'll bang you at night. And then when this is over, I'll move on and go back to my 24-year-old girlfriend. Because you know the guys that these women are picking are like alpha chads. You know that.
He's got.
What? You mean you're looking for a top 5%er? Say it with me, everybody. It begins with an S. Shocking. And look at her. Again, this is the best she's ever going to look. Woof. Look, and here's the thing. I'm not hating on these women. Older guys that want younger women because of their firmness and they don't have any baggage and they don't have any issues. Fair deal. If women are like, I want to do the same and I'll be the sugar mama. Good on you. Go get it, girl. No problems. But just imagine on national TV some guy going, ooh, so young. It wouldn't fly. Get the f out of here. All right, so this article from BuzzFeed News, and I'm not going to read down through the whole thing, but they're like the dirtiest old men on the internet. Young women don't have to deal with creepy old guys at bars and work. They're online too. And this, again, shows creepy old dude going, hey, young lady, and all this other stuff. And I'm not even going to read this. The whole point is, though, the double standards that they continually talk about. And for those of you on YouTube, you didn't hear the clip that I just played where a woman's like, oh, they're so young. Oh, I love young. And I'm looking for a top 5%er. She didn't say that, but she's like, I want him to be tall and dark hair with blue eyes and six-pack abs. And it's like, yeah, no shit. No kidding. No kidding. It's the double standard. And the fact that if anybody tried to do this even on the internet, they'd be shamed out of existence and there'd be letters to, have it removed and whoever did it, banned from the internet. But on the other side, it's stunning and brave. Pay attention. Always look at what they do, not what they say. They don't want equality. They don't want equal, abilities for men and women. They want to be able to put their narrative forward. And if you put a similar or even slightly close to the same narrative out as a man, you will be castigated, cast out, shunned, shamed, and probably driven underground by these women. Again, if you're here on YouTube, jump over to Locals. I'm gonna be reviewing like 3 or 4 of these videos that I can't do here on YouTube, but it's gonna get spicy, and we're gonna make fun of these old weathered bags.